Ladies and gentlemen, and good morning and good afternoon to some of us around the world. It's always a pleasure to come back on a Friday and meet you all. And you know what? This session is very, very exciting. Reason? We are halfway through. We are on goal number 8 and we are halfway through. Let me discuss or share some statistics here. Educators registered 729, but number of them are attending without registration too. Countries where we have the record of MS forms, there are 36 countries which have joined in this RiseUp4SDG project. 1667 RiseUp4SDGs global students advocates contributed artwork in RiseUp4SDGs Wakelet collaborative space. And 1,126 RiseUp4SDGs global student advocates contributed poems, school stories, write-ups, and RiseUp4SDGs Wakelet collaborative space for this purpose. Not to miss 589 RiseUp4SDG global students advocate voice in Flipgrid, and these are rap songs and poems and songs and views, and some of them just WhatsApp have not added in the Flipgrid, but this is the number which we have on record. I show my gratitude. I applaud you all. I thank you all from the core of my heart, my beloved educators and my beloved students. Thank you so much for joining this journey of RiseUp4SDGs. We educators have a responsibility, and that is to build a sustainable world. If we join together, there's no looking back. We are unstoppable then. Thank you so much. And here are the panelists of the day. Our partners, UNODC, United Nations Office of Drugs and Crime, SDG Chopal, and the media partners are Smart Sustain and Next Schools. This project has been initiated by Paramjeet, and I have two more facilitators, Bushra ma'am and Rita Singh ma'am. Duration is 8 months. Panel discussion, 6 panelists, 1 moderator every second and fourth Friday. Just 60 minutes, we stick to the time, and agenda is always SDG goals. The next 2 goals in line is on Friday, 7th May, Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure, goal number 9, and goal number 10. On Friday, 28th May 2021, goal number 10, which is reduce inequalities. Let me introduce you to the moderator of the day, Chubashni Amit Tham, English educator, virtual tutor, Malaysia. 10 years of teaching experience, National Geographic certified educator, MIE expert, Flipgrid and Wakelet ambassador, certified and specialized in TESOL, Arizona State University, USA, supporting special needs children, University of London, virtual teaching, University of California, tech specialist, Google, USA, artificial intelligence, University of Michigan, and cybersecurity, IBM, USA, the science of wellness, University of Yale, US, positive psychology, University of North Carolina, US, inspiring individuals at University of Michigan, US, an independent member of United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, UN 2030, virtual tutor for students of Nigeria, India Star Icon Award. Feathers and feathers in our cap, welcome dear. Our keynote speaker is Dr. Sharif El Tahan, President of International Union of Sustainable Development, Egypt. President of Sustainable Development Association, Ministry of Social Solidarity. Member and partner of SDGs, UN Head of International Organization of Local Government, New York, USA and Egypt. Ambassador of Foreign Relations and Education Advisor for Human Rights Organization. International member of Amnesty International. Chairman of the Scientific Committee of the Arab Union for Human Development and Investment. Director of American Institute for Science and Technology, Director Online Institute for Languages and Computer, PhD in Teaching English as a Second Language and Business Administration, Master Degree in Information Technology. And moving on, we have Ms. Chloe Ferrant, Global Enterprise Challenge Coordinator, Cornerstone Academy Trust, UK. Coordinator for the Global Enterprise Challenge GC at www.gc.education. Global Learning Lead at Cornerstone Academy Trust, Coordinator for Connecting Classroom through Global Learning British Council, Certified Lead Practitioner and Specialist Leader of Education, Coordinating International School Partnerships through Ethiopia, Zambia and Bangladesh, and MIE Expert. Welcome, Chloe. Moving on, we have Ms. Sharda Pulabhatla, Kamla Nehru Public School, Phagwara, Punjab, India. She will take us through the newsletter of goal number 8. MIE Expert, MIE Master Trainer, Flipgrid Certified, and Student Voice Ambassador, Global Minecraft Mentor, Wakelet Ambassador, MCE and MTA Certified, Adobe Creative Educator, winner of Global Build Championship 2021. And we have this young gentleman, Mr. Ronnie Anthony, Starlight International School, Taiwan. Biology and Environmental Studies Teacher 2012-2021. ENO Taiwan Coordinator 2014-2021. ENO Kerala Coordinator 2018-20. Working with Plant for Planet. Working with Life Link Friendship Schools. Collaborating with Let's Take Care of Planet Earth. Teach SDGs Ambassador 2021, founder of Nature Education Society of Taiwan, founder member of Teach SDG Taiwan. Welcome, Ronnie. Moving on, we have Ms. Ashwini Vijay Kshatriya, Government School, Ekadara Nadir, Maharashtra. MIE Expert, Wakelet Ambassador, Flipgrid Educator, Adobe Creative Educator, and she is going to walk us through the virtual art gallery. Moving on, we have Munazza Asif, School Head of Kent Public High School, Lalazar, Rawalpindi, Pakistan. Core Skills, ISA Master Trainer, British Council, Pakistan. Master Trainer for SSDO, Master Trainer, National Financial Literacy Program, NIBAF, Trainer for Clean and Green Pakistan, Linkages Program for Schools and Sustainable Development, Frederick Norman Foundation for Freedom. Welcome, Munazza Asif. And then we have Ms. Raminder Cormack, Dean International Affairs, Chotiram School, India, Coordinator, Citizenship Program of the school, Global Inspirational Teacher Award in School Enterprise Challenge 2017, Cash Award of $2,000, CBSE Teacher Award 2020, first runner-up with prize of $3,000 in T4SD Challenge, organized by TIFO and Take Action Global 2020, recipient, British Council Global Teacher Accreditation, BC Aptus Action Award, Mentoring Scheme Award, British Council School and Teach SDGs Ambassador, Teacher Advisory Panel of School Enterprise Challenge. Welcome, Raminder. And now I hand this over to the moderator of the day, Ms. Chubashni Amirtham, Malaysia. Over to you, Chubashni.
Thank you, Madam Paramjit. Greetings to all here. And a pleasant good evening to Madam Paramjit Cordilan of Kamla Nehru Public School, Punjab, India, and to all our honorable keynote speaker and panelists, as well as our respective viewers here today. My heartiest wishes and congratulatory to all the noble efforts being taken here today to present and discuss about the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 8, which is about the decent work and economic growth in order to contribute for the global betterment and community at large. Without delaying, allow me to invite our keynote speaker, Dr. Sharif El-Tahan, President of International Union for Sustainable Development, Egypt. Dr. Sharif, please be invited. Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Let's act. Today's goal we need to talk about is goal number 8, SDG 8. SDG 8 talk about economic and decent jobs. And when we, what's the meaning of SDG 8? Promote sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth, full and productive employment, and decent work for all. Sustained and inclusive economic growth can drive progress, create decent jobs for all, and improve living standards. We have 12 targets to meet goal number 8. So we need to look at it. Target number 1, sustainable economic growth. Sustain per capita economic growth in accordance with national circumstances, and in particular, at least 7% growth domestic product growth per annual in the least developed countries. Goal number 2 is about go next please. Goal number 2 is talking about diversify, innovate, and upgrade for economic productivity. That's number 2. And target number 3 is promote policies to support job creation and growing infrastructure. Goal number 4, target for more efficiency, consumption, and production. Goal number 5, talking about full employment and decent work with equal pay for all. Goal number 6, promote youth employment, education, and training. Goal number 7, end modern slavery, trafficking, and child labor. The most things we need to know about these targets. Target number 8, protect labor rights and promote safe working environments. Goal number 9, or target number 9, promote a beneficial and sustainable tourism. Target number 10, universal access to banking, insurance, and financial service. Goal number 11, increase aid for trade support. And at the end of targets, the target number 12, talk about how to develop a global youth employment strategy. So we have 12 targets we need to work out to try to meet the goals and make the challenge for this goal. Look at this shape. We present here the challenges and solutions. Like when you see in the first shape, unemployment is on the rise amount in the world. And the solution is provide employment opportunities and decent work for women and men to eradicate poverty. Here we talk about roughly half of the world population still lives in $2 per day. It's very bad. So how to fix that? Create green jobs and to provide work for the 470 million who will be entering the labor market by 2030. Same economic activities, directly or indirectly, harm the environment. So how to go with that? Promote green growth and jobs. Contribute to restoring, to protecting the environment, natural resources. Okay, next. And the most important challenge for right now is COVID-19 has disrupted billions of lives and related the global economy. The International Monetary Fund expects a global recession as bad or worse than in 2009. As job losses escalate, and the International Labor Organization estimates that nearly half of the global workforce at the risk of losing their livelihoods even before the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic. One of 5 countries home to billions of people living in poverty. We are likely to see per capita income stagnate or decline in 2020. Now, the income and financial stocks associated with COVID-19, such as disruption in industrial production, falling commodity prices, financial market volatility, and rising insecurity, are draining for the already tapped economic growth and compounding heightened risks for other factors. Next. So, how to achieve the goals? Number 8 again, implement just transition to achieve a low carbon economy and to create green jobs. Green economy is the solution. The world now have to change or transform to green economy. Then we need to talk about the most important thing, protect labor rights and make a global partnership for development. Um, thank you. I would like to thank you all for that. Bye.
Thank you for enlightening us with a detailed keynote speech on SDG 8. Appreciate it and thank you again, Dr. Sharif. Now, I would like to invite Ms. Chloe Ferrand, the Global Enterprise Challenge Coordinator of Cornerstone Academy Trust, United Kingdom. Ms. Chloe, please be invited to share your school SDG 8 story. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and thank you for my introduction and inviting me here today to share my story and practice of how we're working towards the SDG 8 with our young people. I'd love to talk to you about a project we've been running in Broadcliff Primary School, which is part of Cornerstone Academy Trust here in England. We began this project around 10 years ago, first just within the walls of our school and our local community, and then from 2014, with the support of Microsoft Education and securing their funding, we took this project global, and now it connects thousands of pupils across the world each year through the use of digital technologies. By working with and collaborating with the participant schools in the project, we've managed to educate our young people around the SDG 8 as well as the other connected goals of sustainability. So now I'd like to talk you through the different stages of the project. The Global Enterprise Challenge is a young enterprise project where 9 to 16-year-olds work in small groups of 5 or 6 pupils to form a new startup small business. The pupils work in their groups to design their company. They assign themselves tasks, conduct market research, and design a brand for their company, often with a strong message promoting change and sustainability. Then in their company, they design a product informed by their market research. There are 10 important stages to the project, and through each one, they need to work together effectively. They make their prototypes and then pitch for funding. And in that picture on the screen there, you can see them in front of their teachers, who then invest real money to give their pupils the chance to begin their company. Once they've secured their funding, they then go on to manufacture, advertise, and sell their products in order to create a profitable business. They have a maximum selling time of 8 weeks, and in this time, they do everything a business would do to make a profit. They must keep careful records of their accounts and learn to understand that everything has a cost in business. Within this project, the children can collaborate, learn about sustainability, and their contribution in securing a sustainable future, as well as being witness to their own carbon footprint. They develop a working understanding of the economy and the marketplace, as well as develop the skills to make them ready for finding their place in the world. The challenge is typically coordinated to conclude in August, and then we will recruit some external judges to look through the portfolio of each of the small businesses and to find the most successful one. Many of our previous winners have come from all around the world, including the pupils from KNPS schools, where the 8 students use new and recycled cloth to develop, manufacture and sell a range of bags, small kits and hand fans with environmentally friendly messages. And there you can see a picture of the winning team there from KNPS school. All schools that sign up to the challenge online through the website gain access to Office 365 for all of their staff and pupils. And we're really grateful for the support of Microsoft Education to make this possible, as this has been fundamental to the success of the whole project. The winners are invited to an awards ceremony, and that's typically located in Microsoft headquarters in Seattle or London. We are just one primary school in the south of England, and this has only been made possible by Microsoft Education and our sponsors, who see value in the project, as well as the dedication and hard work from all the amazing educators within the schools we work together with to provide this amazing opportunity for the pupils. Any school in the world can sign up to the challenge, and the project enables participants from all around the world to work together through virtual teams and the Office 365 platform. We encourage communication between the staff and the pupils as we work through the stages together as a global community. To our learners, the world seems a much smaller place as we make these virtual connections. And we found that the project has not only brought our children to acquire new and rewarding entrepreneurial skills, but the skills to connect with people from different backgrounds and experience. They learn the importance of listening to, understanding and valuing others, as well as the rewards from hard work and innovation in business. They gain many of the economic skills they need as they develop into adults, with the aspiration to become good economic contributors themselves. Throughout the stages, the children are encouraged to make links with their direct and local communities. They make links with local businesses, manufacturers or designers, and meeting these professionals with a varied expertise allow them to learn what is possible out there to aspire to, and gives them a working understanding of a variety of different industries and opportunities. I've worked in this project since it went global in 2014, and it's been a joy to see how it's developed and grown. What becomes clear is that young people are utterly selfless in their company aims, and they can see where the need is in their communities. They often wish to support local causes and to help those in need. And we've still seen the children donate profits to local hospitals and community spaces, as well as design their products with a clear focus of reusing waste materials and making them into something beautiful. The challenge has supported and provided them with a focus and intention to be these creative problem solvers and change makers. And once again, I would like to thank you for having me the opportunity, giving me the opportunity to share this story with you today.
It's an awesome series of projects. We are glad to know that the digital technology have eased your mission to bring SDG 8 from your very own school to reach out globally within 10 years. Thank you very much to share your inspiring
Ma'am, you are muted. Please unmute yourself.
Sorry, ma'am. It's an awesome series of projects. We are glad to know that the digital technology have eased your
Yes,
mission.
Sharda, please go ahead. Sharda, over to you.
We Rise Up for SDGs, an international collaborative project, has seen awesome contributions from students and educators around the world in its 8th episode. Our torchbearers and facilitators, these are the panelists for SDG 8. Such an informative article by Ms. P.K. Dhillon, head teacher, Kamala Nehru Public School, India, focusing on the impact of post-COVID-19. These are the targets of SDG 8. Our newsletter is segregated into 4 major sections. Section A was dedicated to mime. Mime is a theatrical technique to convey a message using one's gestures, expressions, and movements. Children, along with their friends and families, acted to show us what they are thinking about Sustainable Development Goal number 8. More than 35 videos have been received. Please do take time to watch these little stars on Flipgrid using the link or the QR code. Section B, as always, received over responses through monochromatic paintings and very apt artwork. We may gaze students' enthusiasm in these drawings, showing sustainable tourism, migrant workers, promoting stop child labor. Let's admire these colorful creatives. Wow, 12 posters from Alcon International Public School, Kids Hive Preschool, World Way International School Bhopal, Sri Venkateshwara Global School Rohini, Kant Republic Girls High School Lalazar, Pakistan, 17 entries from Seth Anandram Jaipuria School, Ghaziabad, India, SK Batu Balai, Malaysia, Panlish School, India. So expressive posters, just could not take my eyes away. 33 entries from Indirapuram Public School, Ghaziabad, India. Wow, what a great work. Delhi Public School, India. This are the posters from Sri Seshas International Public School, Tamil Nadu. We received more than 35 responses from them. Rotary Public School, India. Shamford K-12 Futuristic, Oraya, India. These are the posters of DLF Public School, India. GD Goenka Public School, Siliguri. We now have posters from Sardar Patel Public School, Bhopal, India. Wow, what a creativity. Sarla Birla Gyan Jyoti, Assam, India. These are really awesome. Radiant International Public School, Patna, India. PSGR Krishnamal Nursery and Primary School, Coimbatore, India. Wow, great artwork. Bal Bharti Public School, Rohini, India. These are also from Bal Bharti. These posters are from SK Tanjung Meang, Malaysia. SK St. Patrick, Malaysia. SK Tiara Parmal, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Let's move on further. These are the posters from Kamala Nehru Public School, Punjab, India. So creative. Such a wonderful artwork. It's a wonderful moment for us to extend our newsletter to the 2nd volume for SDG 8. These beautiful posters are from Indirapuram Public School, Crossing Republic, India, and Kamala Nehru Public School. In section C, students shared their self-composed poems, stories, and paragraphs depicting real-time action on SDG 8. We would love to compliment all these young warriors for their contributions towards a cause. These are the articles. A new day, and there he goes to start his work with no perk, not the life he chose, studying in a school. One themes, not with the toll and those machines. Oh, so touching. A splendid poem by a young poet. They penned down thoughts on various aspects, and so deep thoughts they are. We must admire. Section D was dedicated to educators to share a picture and few sentences about their school, organization, or workplace having safe environment and work ethics. We may enjoy all these via the Wakelet or the QR codes shared in our newsletter. We are so thankful to all the members of this project for contributing. These are the last minute entries of SDG 7. We are happy to include them in our 8th edition. At the same time, we invite contributions for SDG 9, that is Sustainable Cities and Communities, from all the students and educators, popularly known as SDG Awareness Brigade. Stronger together. Thank you.
That's truly overwhelming to view the newsletter itself and the young warriors and educators book. Thank you very much for sharing, Ms. Sharada. Next, I would like to call upon Mr. Ronnie Anthony of the Starlight Education Group, Taiwan, to share his school SDG 8 story. Mr. Ronnie, please be invited. Thank you.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And it's my pleasure and honor to be part of this international conference promoting SDG goals, especially SDG goal number 8. I just want to give a different picture, a different perspective to this whole topic. I'm just wanted to talk to you about a country called Taiwan, where I'm from, and how the Taiwan is promoting SDG goals, especially SDG goal number 8. So, you know, Taiwan is one of the smallest countries in Asia Pacific, and we are just 1 hour away from Wuhan. And during the COVID-19, Taiwan became a successful story how they deal with this COVID-19. So let me go to what is called decent work and what is economic growth. So if you look at decent work, we need to have a fair income, and there's a security in the workplace, and you need a personal development and a freedom for you express your concern, and then you organize and participation in decision that affects you, and also equal opportunity for men and women. If you look at the economic growth, we say that connected to the GDP. And it's a great thing to say that in Taiwan, the GDP actually grown during this COVID-19 situation. It went high, almost like 1.5. So in Taiwan, what they did during the COVID-19, they promote these SDG goals, and also they put an extra effort on SDG goal number 8, and they try to do it in a 3 ways. So first, they gave this a financial support, the financial aid to the workers, because during the COVID-19, you know, the service sector was the one they hardly hit. So there's no traveling, and in Taiwan, it's one of the places where most Japanese travelers and European travelers come to us. So the service sector actually badly hit during the COVID-19 situation. So the government actually like pumped a lot of money of financial aid for those institutions, so they can actually use the money so they can keep those employees there. And second, what they did is the employment assistance. So those employers who lost their job during this COVID-19, they give an extra money so they can go for extra training and skill development, so they can use it in later for the better employment. So that was a big success. And the third one they did it, they put a lot of tax breaks. Those companies who hire and help those employees, they said, yeah, we're gonna give you tax breaks during the COVID-19 so the economy can boom back. And it actually happened. So in Taiwan during COVID-19, it was a success story. Taiwan actually earned a lot. And the lucky for Taiwan too, because Taiwan is a big center for the chip makers, like a TSMC, the work from home actually made a lot of people to buy more computer, and eventually that was a good success for Taiwan. So if you look at the minimum monthly salary of Taiwan, it's around 860 USD, but an average salary is around 2,000 to 3,000 USD per month, and the minimum hourly wage around 6 USD. So if you see the GDP, actually it's grown during the COVID-19. It was kind of a success story for Taiwan when other countries are suffering a lot. And the main labor force of Taiwan actually is the service sector, where for the tourism, and they help to one of the best healthcare is in Taiwan. So, but actually they're reviving, and it's a great success story that Taiwan want to tell the story. Now, the another biggest thing that did during this COVID-19 is the introducing of a triple stimulus voucher. That if you invest $1,080, the Taiwan government will give you $3,080 voucher, but you need to buy it from the local market. So this actually boosts the local domestic market. So this was one of the greater idea. People started to purchasing, go to restaurants, and so this boosts the domestic economical market. That was one of the best action came from the Taiwan. So if you look at the Taiwan, like what they're trying to promote, the one they say that, okay, let's do these goals and let's implement these plans, but not just from the government sector. Also, they made the private sector work on the SDG goals, and also every city, mayor and offices, they work really hard on the SDG goal, promoting it in everywhere. And also they made institutions like schools, universities to promote these SDG goals everywhere, from the lower, the grass level too. So if you look at Taiwan and a COVID-19 status at the end, if you say the one that kind of really a good success story, is only 11 deaths so far. And what is special about 11 deaths? Because we are just 1 hour straight flight from Wuhan, where this virus started. So for Taiwan, this is a success story. For us, we want to share with the world, and the world is watching at Taiwan. And we know that how much it's important for us to promote SDG, and Taiwan government is dedicated to SDG. And I'm so happy that I'm part of this group, this conference. And I do thank you, all of you guys, and thanks a lot for spending your valuable time and listening to me. And let's stand together, work together for promoting sustainable development goals. Thanks a lot, Shishe. Thanks from Taiwan.
It's really amazing to know how Taiwan's government have came out with the Taiwan's model to implement SDG 8, and how the government have responded and taken financial measures during COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you for the inspiring insights, Mr. Ronnie. Now I would like to invite Ms. Ashwini Vijay Kshatriya of Government School Ekadawa, Nanded, India, to share us the SDG 8 Arts Gallery. Ms. Ashwini, over to you. Thank you.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to you in our art gallery. Let's start with Kamla Nehru Public School. All handmade posters are focusing on child labor. Such a creative and colorful work presented by the students. On the other side, we can see Funny School, India. Students have pictured their thoughts through these digital posters as well as with handmade posters. Fabulous art. Then, moving ahead, we have Kang Public Girls High School, Pakistan. Posters are talking about SDGs goal number 8, decent work and economic growth. Excellent work done by these students. Look at these colorful paintings and digital posters presented by DLF Public School students. Impressive art. Students are holding their paintings work in their hands. A job done by the students. Let's move forward with Indrapuram Public School. They sent us near about 30 posters which are describing the thought of child labor. This picture expresses the need of education, not wages in childhood. Education remains just a dream while carrying the burden of responsibility in childhood. Now we have RiseUp4SDGs Krishnammal Nursery and Primary School. Wonderfully, students shows their posters about goal number 8. These little warriors who goes this goal forward. Great artwork. Excellent job and colorful posters presented by the students. Beautiful paintings. Again, we can see Indrapuram Public School describing their thoughts through these pictures. Now we have Radiant International School presents handmade posters and poem equally. Beautifully pictured all pictures. Now we can see Kids High Preschool. These little warriors handling their posters, so young but still so mindful about the goal number 8. Lovely and beautiful kids and pictures also. Excellent job done by the students, these little warriors. Let's move ahead. Now we can see Sarla Birla Gyanjyoti School, Assam. Posters are talking about child labor, decent work, and economic growth, and solar energy. Many goals they are attempted in these posters. Amazing work by the students. At the other side, we can see these colorful posters on this wall. They are expressing so much. On the other side, we can see Sardar Patel Public School, Bhopal. Students proudly handling their handmade posters. Great and fantabulous job done by the students. The picture shows the idea of depriving children of their childhood and putting burden of responsibility on them. Wonderfully pictured. St. Anandram Jaipriya School presents digital and handmade posters equally. Impressive work. We next have the Sri Sheshas International Public School, Salem, Tamil Nadu. Look at this picture. How beautifully the pain of force is expressed in this picture. They are depicting their ideology about how child labor affects on child's mind. Fabulous artwork. Beautifully worked. And at the right side, we can see beautiful students with their beautiful handmade paintings representing the S.K. Tanjung Minyank Malacca Malaysia School. Wonderful posters. These pictures express the need of education, not wages in childhood. Education remains just a dream while carrying the burden of responsibility in childhood. Excellent job by the students. Beautiful work. Such impressive work. This nice picture is showing us the darkness around the students, the darkness around the child laborers, and our students express their feelings through these pictures. Nice painting. So here the exhibition is aimed. Good morning. Good afternoon.
That's a fabulous art gallery includes the collection of young learners' pictures, fascinatingly promoting SDG 8 in their respective schools. Thank you again, Ms. Ashwini. Now I would like to invite Ms. Munnaza Asif, the school head of Kant Public High School, Lalazal, Rawalpindi, Pakistan, to share us her SDG 8 school story. Ms. Munaza, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Subhashni. Good evening and good afternoon, my dear educators and SG warriors around the globe. My name is Munaza Asif. I'm a school head of Khan Public Girls High School, Lalazar, situated in Rawalpindi, Punjab, Pakistan. I'm humbled and feel privileged for this wonderful opportunity to present my school story on SDG 8 and what actions we took to meet its target. Let's start with my school introduction. Kent Public Girls High School Lalazar is situated in the heart of Rawalpindi city. It was established in 1985 and was upgraded from primary to secondary level in 2017. It caters more than 400 students from playgroup to matric. At our school, we aim to encourage and motivate students to take part in not only curricular but co-curricular and extracurricular activities such as inter-school competitions, speech and spelling bee competition by Oxford University Press, international competitions by HRCA and SEETS, and ISA by British Council. But above all, the aim is to inculcate and embed SDG goals, particularly focusing SDG 8 as to help promote the development of the knowledge, skill, understanding, values, and actions required to create a sustainable world which ensures social equity and encourages economic sustainability. New doors to innovative thinking and learning are opened by creating and encouraging entrepreneurship among young learners, enabling them to engage with new visions and models of sustainable, inclusive economy and decent work through discussions, assignments, and application of that knowledge. Educators and other members of global community can provide new perspective and real-world context so as to make students global citizens so that they have a positive role to play in the world of future. In our school, we plan to turn SDG 8 goal into action by taking 6 steps. It was a 6-month project. In the first step, we had a session on SDG 8 with teachers and debriefed them on it. Next, we had a small session with students on SDG 8 and financial literacy. After the summer break, we organized an art fair and bake sale week. In step 4, students of class 5 and 6 made eco-friendly bags using old pillowcases as part of entrepreneurship project. This was collaborated and coordinated with Spinfield School in UK to support Refugee Action Aid. The final step was the utilization of that fundraising money to buy library books for school. The next slides will show how the plan was executed in different stages. In the teachers' workshops, ideas around SDG 8 and its targets were discussed and what kind of activities can be done inside and outside school to draw out conducive learning outcomes. In the next stage, major components of final literacy with primary to secondary classes was discussed, such as making a monthly budget, saving money, and how to utilize savings was learned and different project ideas was discussed. We also arranged art exhibition along with Bake Sale Week. Children enthusiastically participated by making different art projects, mirrors, frames, lamps, painting with recycled material. Many had participated in the Bake Sale Week as well, preparing and buying food items from their pocket money and selling it. The overall response from the school and the local community was so overwhelming that we had to extend the exhibition for a month. Students of class 5 and 6 took initiative in a collaborative project supporting Refugee Action Aid with Spinfield School in UK to make eco-friendly bags from old pillowcases carrying messages for sustainability. It was quite an innovative and a unique idea with a great impact on sustainability. Students first learned the technique through a Zoom meeting by UK students, how to make the bags with and without using sewing skills. The bags were then parceled to UK school. These eco bags were then showcased with the whole school community through the school website and Facebook page. our hello.
Miss Munaza, we can hear you.
All right. Was I audible?
Yes, now, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Go ahead, please.
Ma'am, Paramjit, I just wanted to know if I had shared my
Please
story.
continue from here. Please continue from here.
Okay. So we collaborated, class 5 students of 5-6 took initiative to collaborate projects supporting refugee action aid with Spinfield School in UK to make eco-friendly bags from old pillowcases. It was quite an innovative and unique idea with great impact on sustainability. Students first learned the technique through a Zoom meeting by UK students how to make the bags with and without using sewing skills. The bags were then parceled to UK school, and these eco bags were then showcased with the whole school community through school website and Facebook page. Our children were highly motivated and took pride in their work. The children work was also published and commended in Spinfield School monthly newsletter. In the final stage of the project, the fundraising money from bake sale is now being utilized to buy 150 books for our mini corridor and classroom library, and this is our school and classes look now. Thank you all for your time and listening to our school story.
Thank you, Ms. Munaza, for sharing the 6 steps to initiate the implementation of SDG 8. Next, last but not least, I would like to invite Ms. Raminder Cormack, Dean of International Affairs, Choitram School, India. Ms. Raminder, please be invited. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me. Good evening, everyone. Encouraging entrepreneurship and job creation are key to promoting SDG 8. Likewise, Choitram School aims to nurture the entrepreneurial spirit of its students by providing them an opportunity to participate in the School Enterprise Challenge, a global entrepreneurship program run by UK-based charity Teach a Man to Fish. The program exposes students to real-world situations, enabling them to develop essential skills which they would not have the chance to develop inside the traditional classroom setting. As a part of this program, we have been running a business enterprise Good Earth from the year 2014, wherein students are provided experiential learning in all the 3 phases of planning, setting up, and running the business. Grade 1 to grade 10 students are engaged in the production process, making handicrafts from recycled material, preparing compost from dry leaves, and planting saplings from flower cuttings. Over the last 3 years, we have diversified our business to include customized t-shirts and customized teacups by procuring orders from a supplier outside the school. We have a business team of 59 students from grade 10, 11, and 12 working in 8 different departments, that is production, finance, sales, marketing, IT, media relations, human resources, and corporate social responsibility, each headed by a department head and a general manager at the top. There are 11 teachers involved in supporting the students with their business activities. In 2019, the business generated a net profit of over $800. We sell our products during parent-teacher meetings, conferences, and other events organized at the school and outside the school. Our customer base thus comprises largely of parents, students, teachers, and people of outside community. Catch them young is the motto behind establishing the eco-enterprise in the school. The students are exposed to a range of options to grow their life skills from early on in their schooling. The benefits of participating in this program are manifold. First, equipping students with 21st century skills. We have found that the school business offers the perfect vehicle for developing essential skills for success in life in the 21st century, such as critical thinking and problem solving, communication and collaboration, creativity and imagination, leadership, and many more. The students learn to be polite, patient, confident, and honest in their dealings with customers. As a team, they learn to take collective decisions, respect each other's decisions, and resolve their conflicts amicably. Their leadership skills, communication skills, and interpersonal skills are polished. The students take the lead on the projects they're passionate about and make their own decisions. The teachers understand that they can have the most impact by acting as facilitators for students' own projects. Promoting work readiness. Entrepreneurship is definitely an important skill for everyone, even for those who do not perceive it as a career option. It gives students opportunities to create something new, to think out of the box. Being a part of the school enterprise, they realize that it is important to take risks and at the same time how to handle failure. The students come to realize where their interests lie. Some of them have found interest in entrepreneurship through this program, which has provided them with the much needed clarity on the infamous question, what do we want to do in the future? Running the school business provides the students with the idea of the real market. It helps them to decide their career path, whether they wish to join their family business or start a business of their own after college, as well as the area they wish to specialize in during their college education. One of the ex-general managers of our business team, Nikita Soni, is successfully running her own pastry shop, which she started right after graduating from school. Another student, Yuti Kher, believes it was exposure in the business enterprise which enabled her to realize that her potential lay in sales and marketing. Encouraging active citizenship. A core component of all our entrepreneurial endeavors is active citizenship. 75% of the profits earned from the school business are utilized in community outreach projects, such as setting up libraries in government schools, distributing geysers to old age homes, solar lamps to villages, and PPE kits to the frontline COVID warriors. Members of the school business team often invite children from orphanages to the school and teach them the skill of making handicrafts from recycled material. They also regularly visit rural schools and share their learning with the children, as well as create awareness on issues related to health, diet, and environment. All this contributes to increased compassion and a desire to tackle local issues. On the global scale, being part of the worldwide school enterprise challenge community hunger and work collectively to achieve SDGs. Increasing environmental awareness in the community. Another core component of all our entrepreneurial endeavors is environmentalism. All business activities encompass the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. As well as using eco-friendly materials to make the products, students regularly organize awareness campaigns, bringing the topic of the environment to the forefront in the community. Bringing teaching to life. Setting up of the school business has been a great way for our teachers to develop experiential teaching techniques and in turn provide high quality experiential entrepreneurship education to their students. School business activities have been integrated into a wide range of academic subjects such as English, math, ICT, business studies, economics, and more. In recognition of our outstanding contribution to the development of entrepreneurial skills, we have been conferred with the following awards from Teacher Man to Fish till date. 2015 Special Recognition Award with prize of $300 US, 2016 People Award with prize of $2,000 US, 2016 Inspirational Teacher Award to Lead Teacher of the School Business, Raminder Cormac with prize of $2,000 US, 2017 Silver Level Business Plan winner in the Asia Pacific region with prize of $1,000 US, 2019 Best Annual Report in India with prize of $500 US. Thank you for listening to our school story.
Such a series of fascinating business activities by the Good Earth Enterprise of Choitram School. It's a privilege to us that you have shared this school SDG 8 story. I am truly honored to be a part of this fantabulous session as a moderator. I would like to thank Madam Paramjit for giving me an opportunity in this international project. Also, a huge thanks to all the panelists and respective viewers here. Let's uplift each other and leave no one behind. With that, I would like to invite Madam Paramjit Kaur to conclude We Rise Up for SDGs Episode 8. Madam Paramjit, please be invited. Thank you.
Thank you all the panelists and the moderator. We've just completed 60 minutes. Over to Bushra.
Thank you so much, Paramjit ma'am, and salam from Pakistan, and greeting to all those who were the part of this project. Here comes my part, the tweet meet. We never rest. We started this journey in January, and we don't want you to rest as well. So all the panelists, the keynote speaker, the participants, they all are welcome. Rather, they are requested to join us in the tweet meet. Which will be around discussing SDG number 8 on 25th April. That is Sunday. It's 8:30 till 9:30 Indian Standard Time, 8 to 9 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time, and 3 to 4 p.m. Greenwich time. Then you are requested to please join us there. Come with your thoughts, with your practices around SDG 8. We'll be having not more than 4 to 5 questions, and we'll be sharing each other's best practices. Thank you very much, everyone. And it's almost the iftar time. Thank you, ma'am.